Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Legacies. This is episode 3 of season 2. Hopefully guys have enjoyed the first 2 episodes because I've really enjoyed them. First season is amazing as well. I thought second season has started off really good. The vibes are definitely different. I like how Rick's got his beard now. He's looking a bit more older. He's looking like a dad. He's no longer the headmaster of the Salvatore school, but he is the headmaster of, I don't even know, what is it, Mystic Falls School? I don't know, the Timberwolves, wherever they're from. He's the head teacher there. And the Salvatore School's actually got a new teacher. And he's looks like he's a witch. And he's doing magic. And he's kind of speaking like they are... He wants them to be superior to the humans. Where Rick, he wanted them to be equal to the humans. And, you know, learn to adapt and move into society in you know, like a nice calming way where they didn't stand out to anyone. Where this guy, I don't know what his agenda is, but Josie done some magic and he clocked it in the episode. You know, this girl was kind of hitting on Landon, or she was kind of being forceful, and she's getting a bit jealous, and she's done a bit of magic and made a nosebleed, and he clocked it. And at the end of the episode he went over and he invited her to be part of like a secret club where they learn more magic and learn defenses and counter spells and, you know, attacking spells and all that, which is really interesting to me. Does give me like Harry Potter vibes, you know, when that teacher come in and he was inviting them all to you know, like, well, he was loving Harry, wasn't he? He's inviting him over to all the what is it? It's like his tea parties and stuff. He's interesting anyway. And you know, we had a Cyclops. He was in the last episode, and Hope was trying to take him out. He ended up going to the school where Rick was teaching, and she went in there. She seen Rick. He kind of clocked her, but didn't really know who she was. She said she was Hope Marshall, not Hope Michelson. And there was no transcripts, no parent records or anything. And he was saying like, maybe, you know, like you could come to this school. And she was going around, she was trying to find him. Well, Rick seen her, she followed her. They ended up fighting it. He shot it with the crossbow. And then obviously... So he went to shoot it. I think he got knocked down. He shot it. He pulled it out. He threw it. He flicked it over to Hope. She held it, and then she launched it at him. And Rick was like, "Mate, do you know what I mean? Like, that was weird. It was like natural instincts. Why did I know how to like throw it over and you'd be able to counter it? Have we met before?" And she was like, "No, not really." And he was like, "Well, you know, he obviously knows that she's a witch." And he was saying, "Well, I know that he's supernatural, and I know that there's something called Malivore, and it knows that he wipes people's memories. But I don't know if I don't know you or I do, but it seems like we've got a connection." Obviously, later on in the episode, they ended up beating the Cyclops, or the Cyborg, whatever it's called. And then they had the conversation. She was saying, look, she broke down a little bit. You know, she was saying, look, I'm Hope Michelson. I'm Klaus and Haley's daughter. You're the closest thing I currently have to her father, and I really need you right now. And they hugged each other. It's really good. MG as well. He wanted to ask Lizzie out or tell her how he feels. He done a sick speech as well in front of Caleb and said he loves her for who she is. She don't have to be anyone different. Her ups and downs, you know, happy moments, her sad moments, you know, all the stuff that she's going to therapy for. He doesn't care, mate. He just likes her for who she is. And he was going to go and tell her that, but she ended up seeing someone called Sebastian, mysterious guy. Don't know where he's from, who he is, what magic he possesses, but he's got past the school counter spells. And you know, she's kind of like falling for him, and she told him that, and then my heart broke a little bit, his heart broke a little bit, but instead of him lashing out, he ended up saying, look, mate, I just wanted to come and say I'm really happy that you're back, and I'm happy that you're happy, you know, like glowing, and I'm glad to see it's all working out for you. So what a guy. I hope he keeps persisting, because, you know, I think they'll be really good together. And I like Josie and Landon as well, mate. I actually do like their relationship. It was on the rocks last episode. It was up and down. She ended, and you know, I thought it was a bit weird, but then she ended up saying he went to have sushi. She's allergic to it, but she only agreed to it because he seemed like he really liked it. Then he had a really good moment, which was well cute. And, you know, he said that she's never really thought about anyone else or people actually want to take care of her, because she's never had somebody who's going to put her first, but he's going to do that. So again, man, he's saying all the right things, and it's really interesting. And I'm really stuck. I don't know whether I want Hope and him to be together or Josie and him to be together, but right now I'm going to go with the cards that we've been dealt, and I'm really enjoying their relationship and seeing how it progresses. So there's loads of stuff going on. I'm really excited. I can't wait to find out if everybody else finds out that Hope is back, and if they remember her or not, I don't know. But really good episode, last one anyway. It got me really excited. I was well pumped. This season actually has got me pumped, mate. Dead excited to watch them all. Like, I get a bit of adrenaline in me, like, come on, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just loving it. I'm not gonna lie, I am loving it. So thanks so much for clicking on today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into episode 3 of season 2.
Boys, let's do this. Don't screw up the spelling this year. One eye and dick. Probably should be you. What are y'all waiting for? And I told you what to do.
Last I checked, QB calls the play.
I don't think that's Raphael. I don't think it is. Massive, mate.
Say that it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
Come on, let's go.
It's pretty self-explanatory, but you want to give it a shot. Toxic masculinity mixed with outdated sports prank. Ethan. So you guys are my kids.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't seen him. Like I said, I'm pretty new here.
No more stories about how great Sheriff Donovan was. His shoes are already big enough. And this is my first
Where's he
real
going?
case since I moved from the city. I'll leave you my phone number. Call me anytime.
Look at that, mate. Forward.
I'm gonna focus on monster slaying.
Well, it sounds like there could be another monster lurking around the Salvatore school, so I'll check in with Dorian since he has access to research we don't.
Today, you will not be forced to lose a game so that humans can feel superior. When the goal is not exposure, merely to win. Think of it as an exercise in control. And who better to lead you in this endeavor as your quarterback, Landon Kirby?
Oh, it wouldn't make any sense. Like, you pick someone who can actually play the game.
What if he's not a dude at all? I was thinking about it last night. Him just showing up the way he did was super fishy.
Landon pulled his groin combing his hair once. We need you at that game.
I'm hoping that Sebastian pans out, but if he doesn't, I need to set my sights on someone else.
I'll help you hit the books and we can figure out who or what this guy really is.
Part of me's worried about what we might find out.
You're supposed to say yes, remember?
What did I tell you? I'm a total fraud. Now the whole school's gonna see it, and this is a total disaster.
And like I told you, I'm really good at taking care of people.
Before he throws this ball, because he's going to be sick at it, right, how does him not being able to play football expose him as being a fraud for not taking Malavo down? Like, I don't understand. I can't figure out the correlation. It doesn't make any sense. You can be good at something and bad at another. Rick could be the best vampire slayer in the world, right? But yeah, he can't jump over a fence or something. You know, like he's crap at climbing. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Everybody has different traits just because he can't play football. And again, this goes back to the first game that they had, right? I think that they should just play. No powers, nothing. If they win, they win. Win by 100 or whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah? Just don't make it obvious you use your powers. Just don't even use your powers at all. You win, you lose, fair and square. You don't have to cheat. It is cheating. Like, and I don't like cheaters. So I would prefer them to just play normal and win or lose as you would play the actual game.
Damn.
I like it.
There's something that you need to see.
Let us begin our annual rite of American excess. Call it in the air.
Tails never fails.
Heads.
Tails never fails.
We'll take the ball.
Hey, see what I mean? He knows the score. Hulk's going to do powers go on. I want to make it even, mate. Imagine 2 superpower games. That would be sick.
Does he remember anything?
Tell him what you saw, Dennis.
Some kind of animal. Like a hyena mixed with a wolf.
Roughly translated, it means carrying off dogs. Lucky for Dennis, according to Iowa legend, all he eats are werewolves.
Good thing it's not a full moon.
Yeah, except Raph has been stuck in wolf form ever since you've been gone.
Wait, Raph? I didn't even know that he turned.
That looks good, mate. I do want to see... I've always said, right, this is nothing to do... Well, it's kind of. Do you know when they say substances is banned in the Olympics and, like, you can't take steroids and stuff, right? I think they should do a juiced up Olympics, mate. Because I don't care whether it's unnatural. If I can see somebody run 100 metres in 7 seconds, 6 seconds, I want to see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it falls in the supernatural category. You know, if I'm going to see someone lift, like, 2 times more than an actual person in like a weightlifting, I want to see it. Just because it's mesmerising. So, like, if I could get a game here, 2 supernaturals going at it, full strength, jumping up and down, Quidditch, all that stuff, mate. Give it me, because it would be sick. Although, like I said, it's good when it's normal, but if you're going to get 2 supernaturals against each other, that's when it becomes exciting. I wonder if Hulk can do... See, Hulk can't do something to get her team to be superior, where the others can, which... I'm hoping I'm wrong with that, because then it will make a great game, but I think that she's going to go and bounce and try and find Raph. And then I'll turn the conversation to him and say, hopefully he's got his memory, he can remember who she is because he's in wolf form when she went into the pit.
We need to get out of here and find Raph.
Agreed. We just need to find a way to ditch this game.
No, Raphael is my responsibility. You need to stay here and keep an eye on that new headmaster.
I'm on it.
Okay, now to plot my escape. Wish me luck.
Break a leg.
Your brother's the quarterback.
No, not today. He can't risk blowing out his knee on some pickup games. So.
Sorry, too busy figuring out if I'm falling in love with the Yeti.
Take the next series off and dig in.
You're just really great, MG. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Spelling everyone.
Everybody go along?
Works for me. Timberwolves on 3?
1, 2, 3.
And there's a second she snaps the ball, you yell blitz, and you bury Little Miss Milkshake.
It's aggressive.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just twisted. Yeah.
Well, there's a nurse's office in the school, first floor, but it's like, you hurt her.
No, you didn't. She's fine. She was clearly faking it.
Why would she fake something like that?
Why are you taking her side?
The competitive brings it out of him, doesn't it, mate? He done it last year as well.
Stop. 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 You're here for a reason.
Oh. Timing, mate. Literally, why is it... Look at her face. Look at her face. Timing on that, right? Why would he be leaving the game mid-game? Yeah? Why would he be leaving on his own to come up and, like, follow her? It's interesting. I mean, obviously, I'm guessing that he's just going off what Lizzie was saying. How's it called? Lizzie? Josie was saying that there's something off with her and he's, like, going to check it out. But, yeah, the timing.
Produce some pizza.
Oh, mate, that is sick.
So
Wait, is that
you're not
Stephen
some
Drew?
ordinary girl.
Regular.
That was sick. That was sick. It looked well good.
There is a monster in the woods, and it feeds on werewolves.
Then I'm coming with you.
Sorry, but I fly solo.
Okay, Stallion.
When is it break time?
That's what I'm talking about. Good half. Now, we can take it easy. I don't think we need to use our powers in the second half. Because your dad was right about the way the game should be played. He's right about a lot of things. I already know how I feel about that subject.
Oh, I feel like Josie
Because
voted him out.
I don't think that Landon's coming back. We need the old magic back.
What is it, Coach?
It's Principal Saltzman.
I'm well aware of who you are, Dr. Saltzman.
And it's obvious they're using their magic, and it isn't fair.
The only people to whom that's obvious are you and me, so I don't see the problem. Best of luck, Coach.
In the meantime, here's that good news you asked for. So, killing a Shanka is pretty much like killing anything else. You want to go for the heart, the throat, or the brain.
When Rolf was first stuck as a wolf, he used to always hang out with me, but then he stopped. I grew up in foster system. Getting bounced around from family to family made me want to shut everybody out until I realized life's a lot harder without someone watching your back.
Please tell me there's a plan B.
Turn around.
Why?
Because plan B involves me getting naked. Because this monster feeds on werewolves.
But you're a witch.
I could stay and tell you all about it, but I can't. So when I draw this thing away from you, I need you to go find Dr. Saltzman and Raph.
Where? Which? Holy
Oh, where we? Mate, it sounds sick. That was well good. Mate, does she have to... Does she just not want to ruin her outfit? Do you know what I mean? The Hulk, every time he rips all his clothes in it, she's like, nah, I want these gym stuff for later. You know, next time we go out. That was funny, that. What did he just call her in there? A witchy wolf? Nah, he didn't say that. I don't know what he just called her, but a witch wolf. No. It was sick anyway. It sounded well good.
There's no way that I'm playing quarterback.
Cool. So I was thinking I would. We're about to take this ball and stick it in the end zone. Teenage Tom Brady is killing us, so come ball out. You at QB, me at wide receiver, hooking up.
Okay, since you guys can't seem to stop Captain America or not fumble a kickoff, our lead is bleeding like a stuck pig. You go long, Wayne. Real long.
It's Wade, actually.
You still go long.
Bit.
What, you think I did that on purpose? I'm trying to bury these guys too.
Whatever. None of this mattered.
I'm on it.
No, MG, wait!
Why was she celebrating before she made it to the end zone? I don't understand it. She was literally way far away from it, and she was holding the ball out. She didn't even have it tucked. I mean, I'm not no American football, but I know that that's not right. Hey, it's Raphael.
Raph, but this is all my fault. okay? I would have never let anything like this happen to you or Landon.
Why have you stopped using your magic?
My dad said that.
Your father is no longer your headmaster.
Interested with her character progression, if she's gonna go different.
That kid Dennis turned up. A little hungover, but otherwise safe and sound.
Oh, he's like sitting done in off Joseph. I can't believe she's done that. Done that. He told her to. I can't believe it's obvious that, but like, they can fix it easy. MG can just go over, compel him to forget me. You'd have to compel every single person that was at that place to forget, and then you would give him a bit of vampire blood and sort his arm out. But that is a massive job to do, isn't it? I can't believe she actually done that. Like, what has got in her head? Like, why is it like? I don't understand why her personality's changing. Like, nothing's actually happened for her to do that. She's like, she's jealous of Hope, which, okay, that one, I kind of. I mean, I kind of get, you know, you've got a boyfriend, someone's coming in, a bit of chemistry, a bit of jealousy, whatever it is. But, like, this side, it's totally, like, off character. It doesn't fit.
Are you blaming me for this unfortunate accident? It's not my fault the human body is so frail. It must have been traumatic to have their authority figure treat them like animals in a zoo.
That's not what happened.
Isn't it? Just ask that you not set foot on this campus again.
Not again.
Sebastian showed up at the game, and I'm sorry, but that is a typical dude move.
You remind me of someone I used to know. She was the most beautiful young woman I would ever see.
Is that line supposed to work on me?
Either way, it is a line that we cannot cross.
Why not? Are you a monster?
I am a vampire.
Oh, thank God. Some of my best friends are vampires.
I would love MG to go down like she stood there, no one's there. There you go, mate. That's so good. That's what I've wanted so many times in the Vampire Diaries and stuff. Through the head. That was a bit better. As more people attempted to take it out, 3 of them had a goal. Usually it's 1.
I thought you were gone. You can stop thinking it, bro, because I'm back. Who was that girl?
My theory went out the window right there. My theory's gone out the window, hasn't it? Defo got it wrong. But, again, man, I really am happy that I've just seen Lizzie kissing nobody. The amount of times I've wanted it in the Vampire Diaries and maybe the original, I can't remember now, where they're speaking to supernatural ghosts, right? And we don't see the second side of it. We see them physically, like when Jeremy was talking to Anna all those times. I would have loved it. Yeah, but he was sat down at a table and he was laughing, he was joking. And like, I would have loved to just seen it like we just seen her there, where he's absolutely laughing and joking at nobody. And it makes it look so much better. But I've got to say, Sebastian is very good looking.
At some point, we all need to reach out and find comfort.
Is that dark magic? She's using a spell that was too strong for her.
Easy.
Oh, look at these, mate. They're getting a friendship going.
I wanted to see how you and Ethan were doing after the game.
I don't know why I'm acting like this. I feel like, I don't know, something inside me is just off.
You wanna go first, or should I?
After you left the game, I did something horrible.
I like how she's acknowledged she changed and she don't know why, though.
The girl from the football game? It's definitely not who she says she is. I have no idea how or why or if it's gonna stop. All I know is that whatever I did to take down Malivore, it didn't work. And now I think the monsters are coming after me. I'd really like to kiss you now.
Whatever monsters are coming for to go through a very powerful witch who apparently has anger issues.
Look at what's going on. It's like eating a dead animal. Not sure what's going on there, but interesting. So the guy is up to something. One thing with this Josie and Landon storyline is, although I do say I like them together, right? Last episode, the whole episode, they was kind of at each other's, you know, banging heads against each other, and then at the very end, they'd done like a sick scene, and it was like, oh, I really like it, man. I like you together. And then again, this episode, banging heads the whole episode, and the last scene, it's like, oh, I really like you together again. So it's like we're spending 40 minutes of them not gelling, and then 5 minutes of absolute sick stuff, and then, you know, that's kind of saves it. Like I want them to just be that last scene, the whole show, if you're following. But I'm happy that Raphael is back. You know, we are in the 3rd episode now, as you can see there. So it's about time he's back. It would have been too long with him gone. But it did squash my prediction that he remembers who Hope is. He doesn't. You know, he said, who is that girl? So then that's out the window. Lizzie, she's going after somebody that's not even a real thing. He said he was a vampire. She was laughing, like, not in terms that he was a vampire, but she's like, yeah, that don't faze me, no dramas. But he's not even there, mate. MG's seen it. She's seeing nobody. Ghosts. Again, fascinating. Now, I can't believe Jose has snapped that guy's arm. I actually can't believe it. Now, I've got to say, well done for acknowledging it. You know, she acknowledged that her personality, she doesn't understand why she's doing these things, and she's got anger issues, and she never had that before, and she's conflicted and confused. And you know what, I've got to say, fair play, because I said it was out of character, and at least it's addressed that she's like, I'm out of character. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, the more it happens, and we sat here and be like, that's not the Josie that we know. Like, the more it gets a bit confusing. But it's been addressed instantly, mate. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing different things, and I don't really feel like I should be doing them, and I don't really understand why I'm doing this. Then it's like, okay, you've addressed it right here, right now. So going forward, she might have anger problems. She might have a personality thing. You know, she might be possessed. This opens a door to answer a few questions or some possibilities. So again, I've got to say, fair play for acknowledging it. I like it. But did I like it that she'd done it to that guy? I don't actually. I do feel sorry for him. But again, I know that Rick's seen the teacher give her that note and she's done that. And Rick didn't say goodbye to her. He just left, and we've seen him feeding at the end. So, I mean, it's all interesting. You know, it has been good the whole way through. It's going to wrap up episode 3 of Legacies. Hopefully, guys enjoyed it. You know, we got Raphael. He is back. We know the monsters are back now. I thought that one looked pretty cool. Got to say, I like the fact that it didn't just take one person to take it down. It didn't really put up a fight, as none of them do. So, I mean, that doesn't shock me anymore. But I do like that it took more than one to play a part in taking it down. So we had Hope helping. You know, we had did Hope jump on him, and then he's come over and shot him, and then Landon's come over and pulled it out, and then double tapped with the stab in the head and took it down. 3 people played a bit of a part. I liked it. Now, that football game, yeah, I said that it would have been good if it was supernatural against supernatural, but because it was like one-sided, I like how Caleb said, yeah, look, mate, we're absolutely smashing them right now in the first half. We should just go out and play normal in the second half. We don't, no need. Rick's right. And it got me, the way he said it, mate, was like 3-1 was to vote Rick out. And you assume Josie is the one to keep Rick in. Now, I've got to say, I need to know who's done the voting. If that never gets explained, I will be disappointed. It's a massive thing. It's absolutely massive. And like, I feel like Joseph voted against him. I now feel like it's Caleb is the one that voted Rick in, mate. He said Rick's right. He's always right. He knows all about this stuff. And she's like, yeah, we all know how you feel about that. It's like, yeah, mate, what do you feel about it? Tell us who done the votes, you know? So again, I am interested. I actually really like Caleb. I do like him. MG as well, man. When he said to me, mate, I think like the most prettiest person I've ever seen, mate, when you're playing football. Again, guy knows it. She's kind of like hinting at him that she kind of wants him to ask her out and do things, but then he's not kind of following up. He's kind of respecting her and not wanting to kind of forceful it. He's like, okay, we'll deal with the Sebastian thing, and then we'll deal with the MG thing. Now she's chased after Sebastian, she's found him, she's kissing him, he's not there, he's not real, he's seen it. How do you even address that? Yeah, Liz said, you know that Sebastian guy that he's on about? I know you was kissing him, but you want me. You want, because I've stood there, I was watching you down there, you stood with nobody, I don't know what's going on, but you've seen things. You know, how can you even say that to somebody? You're just going to, like, either first of all get more paranoid and get more crazy, or second of all straight up deny it and say you're jealous and call you. And so it's kind of a lose-lose, I think, with MG. Like, I don't know if you would just not raise it. A good friend would raise it, but like in terms of damaging your intentions and possibly being together, they might see it as you're trying to force the other person out. So it's a tough one with that. The new head teacher, again, guy is weird. There's got to be something to do with this umbrella. Can he not be out in the sun for a long time? What's going on there? You know, Rick was saying, mate, Caroline's handpicked him. If Caroline's picked him, why? You know, it's a bit dodgy. But he's like, nah, actually, anyone that's got an umbrella outside, he is a bit weird, mate. We need to look into him. And it's true. I wonder if the sun affects him or something. He's a monster and it can do something to him. Now, he is hardcore into either the dark magic or, like, being way superior than the humans, where Rick, like I said, wanted everybody to be natural in the level playing field and just own the vampire, witch, and werewolf abilities and just have it as a little advantage whenever they needed it. This guy just wants it all the time. Now, I do like how he said to Rick, mate, yeah, Rick was like, it's clear that they're using the powers. He's like, yeah, but it's clear to us because we know that they've got powers. To everybody else, they're just good. It's facts. I said that loads of times in the Vampire Diaries. When something happens and everyone's like, oh, everyone's going to say it's a vampire. It's like, it's not me. No ordinary person would see something in real life and think, whoa, that's a vampire. You would think, wow, look at that guy, like, he's sick. You know, if I seen somebody run and jump like 5 buildings across, first of all, I'd be like, that's fake. But I'd be like, wow, that guy's really good. I wouldn't ever think, wow, he's supernatural. He can fly. There's Superman. There's Batman. There's a werewolf. Do you know what I mean? Vampires. You don't think like that. You just look and think they are good. So I do like how he countered that, because I think that many times the only people that know the supernatural and know stuff's going on are people that know supernatural people are around. So it's a good counter. I'm interested to see where we go with the Rick storyline. Obviously, with the school, he's just been banned off the grounds now as well. Like I said, Raphael's back. He still looks like he's going through bit of a nightmare or something, I don't know, but I like how Landon's got on the floor next to him and like wrapped him up and laid with him. We've also got Hope as well. She's connecting well with Landon. He's seen her transition into a wolf and a witch now, and obviously he called her, I keep forgetting what he called her. He called her a werewitch, mate. That was pretty sick. And then he sat with Josie at the end and said, look, we need to look into more. She's not the person that we thought she was, and we definitely need to check her out. So again, man, no matter what happens when everybody forgets Hope, she always finds a way back home, like, and they always get drawn to her because she's different, and the powers obviously show in the end, so everybody's always like interested and drawn to it. So I can't wait to find that out as well. Not seen Clark at all since he's been resurrected, and that person got stabbed in the last episode and who was under the hood, we don't know. Again, lots of stuff's going on that we don't even focus on that. Like I said, we're 3 episodes in now, we're not even really touched on Malavo and what's happened and Ryan and Clark and all that stuff. So again, it just shows that there's loads of layers in the show that we can go down where we don't have to focus on one storyline. So thanks so much for clicking on today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please smash the like, it really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.